The NBA has faced controversies before, but nothing like this. In October 2025, federal prosecutors announced a massive investigation that exposed a web of illegal gambling, insider betting, and even mafia connections within professional basketball. Coaches, players, and associates, including Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier, who were recently arrested yesterday, were suddenly facing serious charges. What started as a quiet rumor about strange betting patterns exploded into one of the biggest sports scandals in decades. The allegations claimed that insiders were leaking injury information and rigging underground poker games for profit. It wasn't just small time betting, it was organized, secretive, and deeply rooted in the culture of sports gambling that's grown since legalization in 2018. This scandal doesn't just expose a few bad actors, it raises a haunting question. Has gambling already changed the game we love? Because when players or coaches can profit from what fans believe are fair contests, the entire foundation of sports collapses. The shockwaves went far beyond the NBA, shaking up sportsbook, investors, and fans worldwide. And in an age where betting odds are integrated into every game broadcast, the line between competition and corruption is thinner than ever. The scandal wasn't just about crime, it's about trust and how quickly it can disappear when money enters the locker room. At the center of the scandal, there are two main plots. The first involved insider betting, where players and coaches allegedly shared confidential information about upcoming games. Simple details, like who was sitting out or how long someone would play, became goldmine for gamblers. These tips were passed through encrypted chats and private betting circles, letting insiders win thousands on seemingly innocent prop bets. The second scheme was even darker, a mafia-backed underground poker network involving rigged tables, marked cards, and hidden financial kickbacks. Authorities say the poker games acted as both a laundering system and a recruitment tool, pulling players deeper into illegal betting culture. Investigators uncovered altered dealing machines, X-ray glasses, and coded communications to cheat high-stake games. The image of professional athletes risking their careers in smoky backrooms feels surreal, yet it highlights how addiction and greed can infiltrate even the highest levels of sports. For years, fans joked about rigged games and Vegas controlling outcomes, but now that punchline feels too close to reality. The system that was supposed to protect the integrity of the league became the very thing that compromised it. And the question now is, how many more are involved and how deep does it really go? The NBA moved quickly to contain the damage. Chauncey Billups was placed on indefinite leave from the Portland Trail Blazers, and Terry Rozier's contract was frozen pending legal review. League officials promised zero tolerance for corruption and emphasized that basketball's integrity remains intact. Okay, buddy. But fans weren't buying it. Social media exploded with memes, theories, and anger like they usually do, especially since the league has heavily promoted betting partnerships in recent years. How can a league that encourages fans to gamble also pretend to be shocked when insiders do the same? This contradiction becomes the whole heart of this public outrage. ESPN panels debated whether the NBA had created its own monster. Meanwhile, Vegas betting apps saw a surge in canceled bets and tighter restrictions on NBA games. Other sports leagues began reviewing their own integrity profiles, fearing the same fate. The damage isn't just legal, it's emotional. Every time a player limps off the court, fans now wonder, was that injury real or just part of the game? Trust, once lost, doesn't come back easily. The NBA's biggest challenge isn't clearing up a scandal, it's restoring belief in fair play. This isn't just about one headline, it's about what happens when corporate greed meets personal temptation. Sports betting was supposed to make watching games more exciting, but now it feels like every score, every substitution, every missed shot might have a dollar behind it. The NBA is learning the hard way that integrity and profit can't coexist without tension. Who would have known? The deeper issue isn't just criminal, it's cultural. Players are human. When they see millions being made from betting partnerships, it's easy to feel like they're missing out. This scandal forces us to ask, how safe is the future of professional sports? When betting data is part of every broadcast, how do you separate fandom from financial interest? The NBA may ban the individuals involved, but the system that allowed this to happen, the constant promotion of gambling, still stands. That's why this isn't just the story of a few men getting caught. It's the story of a league losing control of the game it's built.